Rioni poked her toes at the first plank. That looks like a whole bunch of nope held together by dust and cobwebs. It's the fastest route, Yosker said. Aishina pushed Rioni out of the way. We can secure it with our ropes if you're too scared of something delvers deal with all the time. Feels sturdy enough to me. Spurred by a surge of competitive spite, Rioni was about to fight Aishina back for the chance to be the first to plunge into oblivion, when movement across the gorge caught her attention. From behind a boulder, a large charcoal-colored wolf emerged. It strode on silent paws to the other side of the bridge, Kess perched on its back like a mangy gargoyle. Rioni's whole body went rigid. Is that? Aishina peered with confused eyes across the gap. Rioni muttered, one of the world's cruelest and most vicious creatures riding on a wolf. Yep. Little Kasara Highthorn. Yosker finished his sister's sentence loud enough to echo across the gorge. Even from a distance, the snarl on Kess's lips was clear. The mid-afternoon sun glinted off her bared teeth. You guys know each other? Rioni stepped back, eyeing the Delver siblings. She'd never seen them on Highthorn Estate, but there had been the odd occasion that Kess was taken away to a dragon keep for some purpose or another. But only very rarely. Her parents generally avoided revealing her to their noble peers unless forced to. Look who we've found, she drawled. Sorry, who is this? Zaid asked. There was something decidedly more feral about this Kess than the one Rioni had once known, and it wasn't just the fact that she was riding on a wolf. Kess had always been on the smaller side, but now she was both small and sharp, all wiry arms and razor cheekbones and pointy chin. Her storm-gray hair was half bundled on her head in a matted mess of unkempt braids and half draping down in tangled locks, wilder than the creature she rode. Just one streak of white marked the front of her tresses, evidence of the wealth of silver mix that had once been spent on her. Back at Highthorn Castle, braiding Kess's hair had been one of Rioni's duties. It looked like she didn't have anyone to do that for her anymore. What are you doing out here? Yosker called across the bridge, ignoring Rioni's question. What are you doing on a wolf? Could ask you two the same thing. Kess and her wolf approached the other end of the bridge, but didn't step onto it. Rioni cupped her hands around her mouth and yelled back, They aren't on wolves, you unfortunate accident of meat and emotions! Zaid snorted. Rioni had been lying in a rapidly chilling pool of her own blood the last time Kess crossed her path. That had made it hard to get some appropriately scathing digs in at an abusive master that wasn't her master anymore. She fully intended on catching up. She moved to the front of her group, standing right at the edge of the bridge, hoping Kess would cross it so she could catch the wolf rider's face with her fist a few times, too. Kess leaned forward and patted the wolf on its jowls. Griskin here caught wind of a familiar scent, something interesting he wouldn't let me ignore. Didn't think it would be you. Not since your organs were more outside than in when I saw you last in that ice cave. You were as good as dead. Wait. You're not suggesting your wolf can talk, are you? Rioni hollered back. Is it a language only other dogs can understand? Kess stared back dully. With your lack of functioning brain matter, I wouldn't expect you to understand anything. I understood your mother's body pretty well last time I saw her. Yosker grabbed Rioni's shoulder and turned her toward him. When were you dying? Rioni winced and tried replying with just an innocent grin and shrug. Kess said, That dragon mother she messed around with ripped her all to shreds. You can imagine my surprise that she's up and walking around. Zaid held up his hands. Hang on. Dragon mother? Ice cave? Internal organs on the outside? What has been going on?